Alright, welcome to the Fane of Fantasy. As you can see on the screen here, half a year has already gone by. Usually I record these videos every 6 months to share with you both how the last 6 months has gone, but also share with you some goals for the coming 6 months. So that's what we're going to do here today. Time just flies by, I have to admit. It's crazy how much can happen in 1 month, and as usual, and like you saw last time I presented this, not everything has gone as planned. This is kind of the rule by now rather than the exception that things doesn't go as planned, but yeah, you'll see here. So let's just get right into it. So I've divided it into some different goals. So the first goal sheet is on the business side. The next goal sheet is on my writing activities, and then the final one is on YouTube. So let's get into it. So first of all, on the business side, I've been mentioning this on a few different videos already, but I'm due to build, or I'm in process of building a world building course together with my business partner Autumn. And while we are absolutely working on it, and we have been working on it for quite a while, there's just a lot more things to still do before it's going to be complete. So first half 2018, as it says, well, for sure we were not able to finish it within that time scale. I would love it to be complete before we get to the end of this year, but yeah, we'll see, I guess. The next one was around getting 50 plus Amazon reviews on Desolation, which is the first book in my Keystone trilogy. And here it is again a fail. as you've seen on many of the other videos I've recorded, I kept failing this one, and I kept moving it forward, and again failing. And well, actually I have moved it forward again, as you'll see in a moment. But and maybe I'll fail again next time. We'll see. But it's just, as I've said before, it's amazing how hard it is to get Amazon reviews on a book. But that's the name of the game, and at the same time, you are really, as an author, you're really dependent on reviews. So I do want to get to 50 plus, but we'll see how it goes. Then I also wanted to triple my half-yearly revenue compared to the second half of 2017. And while there is an angry smiley face there because I didn't manage to triple it, I have to admit that I'm pretty happy with the results. I increased my revenues by 250% compared to the second half of 2017. So while it's not tripling, it is a very good result, and I'm very, very happy with it. On the side of writing, it's much better. So I did write and publish book 3 in the Keystone trilogy, and the entire story is now done and complete. I'm very happy with that. I also managed to put all the books into a box set, which has also just been released, so that is also done. And I wanted to write and publish a non-fiction book on writing book descriptions, which has also been done. At the point of recording this video, the actual release on Amazon and the other platforms is still 2 weeks out, but everything is uploaded, everything is ready and done and dusted. So I took the liberty to mark it as complete. I think it is. And then I also wanted to write a non-fiction book on story ideas, which I've actually also done, but I'm purposely holding it back because, as you'll see in a minute, one of the goals for the next half is to write a book on plotting, and story ideas and plotting goes very much hand in hand. So I'm gonna hold off publishing this book until then. In terms of YouTube engagement, comments versus view ratio, I actually achieved 0.8%, so very, very much above target. So I'm very happy with the engagement levels. So well done. And YouTube video quality, like versus view ratio, is also well done. It is just above the 4% mark, so I think it's 4.4%. So that's achieved. So far it could look good, but actually I'm not quite where I want to be. So for example, the growth of the channel is moving ahead very, very slowly. It should be 14%. I'm looking at 1.3%. So way off target. And the other thing is also that what I thought half a year ago, to be honest, was that the reaching the first goal setting on Patreon, which is $50 a month, should be fairly, I wouldn't say easy, but it should be realistic to achieve it. And I am just so far off with this too. So these two last points will lead me into adding another YouTube goal for the second half, which I'll talk about in a second. So, Worldbuilding Course, this moves forward. I need to see if I can get that done before we hit New Year's. And then, as I said, the Amazon reviews moves forward. And then, for the next 6 months, I would like to double my half-yearly revenue from book sales. So, we'll see how that goes. I managed to do 250%, as I said this time. So, hopefully, it'll be fine for the next half. On writing, I want to write and publish a non-fiction book on plotting, so I just mentioned that one. And then I'm going to do a fully new fantasy trilogy. Autumn and I are actually building a joint new world as part of, while we are doing the world building course, we're also building our own world. So the new fantasy trilogy will be set in this world, and I'm looking very much forward to that. So we should have an outline for it, hopefully, by the end of the year. Again, this one might be one of the ones where next time around I'll mark it as non-complete, because it kind of depends on the fact that the world building course is complete too. So we'll see how it goes. On YouTube, for a start, I'm keeping all the same ones as before. But then, as I said before, I've added another one. And I'm not really happy with having to add this one, but I have to start asking myself the question, to be honest. I mean, I do love doing these videos. I like to create them very much how-to and inspirational content, because I think it makes the videos much more concrete and actionable for you guys. So I love making them. I'm now trying to do some world building reviews as a new initiative to see if that improves things. And in general, I mean, if you would like something different or something, do let me know in the comment section below. I'll certainly listen to it. But I've kind of come to a stage where I need to start asking myself whether or not the time that I'm investing, it's not even about the money at the end of the day, it's really about the time investment that it takes to do these videos every week. So I have to start asking myself if it's really worth it. I'm seeing very little growth compared to what I would have expected. So so that's something that well, I'll continue to do the videos for the next 6 months, but early next year I will have to start asking myself the question on whether or not it's long-term sustainable to keep doing this. So it's with a sad heart that I'm saying that, but maybe it's not never going to end in a situation where I'll have to stop it, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes over the next 6 months. I guess that's all I can promise for now. So that's the end of the presentation for today. I hope you enjoyed having an update on how I was doing on my previous goals, and also with the future goals, even though yeah, I know that last goal there is not the most pleasant one, but there you have it. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching.